Hey everyone, KHG here, and with E3 2015 racing around the corner like a crazed greyhound on heat, I thought I'd bring you a video of my expectations and predictions of E3. Also, if you stay till the end of the video, you'll also learn about a little giveaway. So let's get started, shall we? Alright, I've broken up this video into a few different sections, like games, the consoles, maybe some collector's editions being revealed, which is what I've been looking forward to talk about the most. I'll briefly delve into the exclusives for each console, so PS4, Xbox One, and the Wii U, as well as some currently unannounced games that I'd like to see shown at E3. A quick Google search will show you what games are said to be shown at E3, but they don't really delve into what they will be showing. So I'll be talking about some of the games that I'm looking forward to and what I expect to be shown at E3. On the top of my list here is Fallout 4. Fallout 3 was released 7 years ago, and undoubtedly am I excited for Fallout 4. What I do want to see is a release date confirmed. Boom! I want one. Alongside this, I want a few questions answered from the trailer. Will our character talk? I kind of don't want him to. I want him to be the silent protagonist that he's always been for me. But also, I want them to show a bit of a gameplay footage, get me even more hyped for the release date, and if they do both those things, I'll be one happy camper. Star Wars Battlefront. Battlefield, but Star Wars. What I do want them to show me at E3 is, hopefully they've got a hands-on gameplay, but that might be pushing it a little bit. It's been 10 years since my last experience with a good Star Wars game. Yeah, about 10 years now. And I really hope this boosts the franchise. I really hope it brings back a lot of what I remember, and I'm really excited to get a hands-on this. Tom Clancy's Division. This game 2 years ago looked absolutely brilliant. I was at the edge of my seat watching the press conference and seeing that, and sadly it's still being pushed back. Hopefully this year they bring a bit more into it, they show us a bit more about the game, they hopefully have a solid release date, but with a game that big I can understand that they need to take time with it, and I'm happy for it. As long as they polish that and make it as squeaky clean as they can, I'll be very, very glad. I've seen a few things about this. I don't know how true it actually is. It could just be a rumor for now. But Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. I was lucky enough to get the first one for free. I think they had it for like a day on the PlayStation Store for free. And I snagged that up and I loved every single bit of it. It was fun. It was different. It was unique. It was just a blast to play. It was hilariously fun. I hope they stick to the roots of the old game, and they throw a few things in there that's new. Keep the creativity, keep the quirkiness of the game in there, and hopefully at E3 there is something shown about this, but there's no guarantee as it still is just a rumour. So there is definitely a lot of games being shown at E3, and I don't have time to talk about every single one, so I'll stick with one last one, which is Yooka-Laylee by Playtonic Games, the former developers of Rare Studios, and people are calling it the spiritual successor of Banjo-Kazooie. I've seen some gameplay footage, I've seen some really early gameplay footage, and it's just throwback. It's a massive throwback to Banjo-Kazooie. The sound, the character designs, the world layout, just everything about it looks beautiful and is just amazing. So hopefully Yooka-Laylee will show up at E3, perhaps, and maybe they'll give us a release date, maybe sometime in 2016 perhaps. So this has been confirmed and there's been a lot of talk about this. New consoles. So we're pretty much looking at slimmer versions of the previous consoles, so a slimmer PS4 and a slimmer Xbox One. I personally think the Xbox One needs it a bit more than the PS4, but we'll see what they have to show at their press conferences. With a slimmer console and most likely a higher hard drive space, 1 terabyte is the rumour, that definitely means the old ones will have price drops, which is good for us Aussies because they are still expensive and it's crazy. It's like $599 for a PS4 at the moment, and quite frankly, that sucks. Yeah. Alright, this is where my imagination runs wild and I get huge ideas which are most likely not even going to happen. But with the release of Fallout 4 hopefully this year, maybe next year, we'll see, and Battlefront coming later on, the two games that I'm most excited for this year, I've just been thinking about collector's editions and what's going to be in them. So, let me explain what I think should be in some of them. Personally, I think Fallout 4 should have a Vault or Atom Bomb edition. So essentially you get all these bits and pieces, but the key thing for the Vault is basically a little bank vault where you can put your own little pin, and it's essentially the vault door and it opens to the side. I reckon that'd be really cool, and I would definitely pay money to get that. The Atom one I've seen online somewhere, I think it's just a fan-made one, but it would be cool otherwise. You get a mini little atom bomb, And the other things you could get in these editions would be in-game things. So maybe like a Nuka-Cola bottle, or some books that raise stats like charisma and strength and all that stuff, or even maybe some of the bobbleheads. Stuff like that would be cool, and if I could get either of these, or if either of these happen, I'll be so happy. Another thing which is a big shot in the dark is Star Wars Battlefront, X-Wing, or even TIE Fighter Limited or Collector's Edition. So basically you get the game, you get a few other little bits and pieces, maybe some medallions or some badges or something, and the big thing you get in it is either an X-Wing or a TIE Fighter statue, sculpture type thing that you can just add to your collection. Collectors would love it, and I reckon it'd be awesome to have these, especially since you can fly these in the game. It would just be amazing. Like, having that looking at me while I'm playing the game would just be awesome, and it's just cool. I love Star Wars. That was weird. Alright, I don't want to talk about exclusives too much in this, because you will probably just watch the press conferences yourself. That's what I do. It's probably the best way to get the information out. They roughly go for about 2 hours anyway, but they do tell you a lot of information, or you can just watch a sum-up video after they're done. But the PlayStation 4 is getting some cool exclusives. Uncharted 4, looking forward to that. I've never played an Uncharted series. I've swapped from the Xbox to the PlayStation 4. I've talked about that in a previous video a long time ago, as well as some other games like Persona 5, and there's a lot of other Sony exclusives for like handheld, like the PSP and stuff like that. The Xbox One's getting, obviously, Halo 5. That's going to be pretty big for everyone. They've teased that quite a bit with the controversy of the two Spartans there. Forza 6, something a lot of you racing diehard fans would be really excited to get your hands on. And me personally, when I did have an Xbox, I loved Gears of War. They've been teasing a new Gears of War, possibly a new Gears of War, or even maybe a remake of all three plus a new game. I have no idea. It's a couple of days until they announce that. That is going to be awesome. I wish I had an Xbox One and I could play that, but unfortunately I don't. I just have to experience it online somehow. And as for the Wii U, they're going to get some really cool titles like Star Fox. I don't think there's been a Star Fox game since the GameCube's Star Fox Adventures. I could be wrong, correct me in the comments if I am. As well as a new Zelda title, which from the footage that I've seen, looks really interesting, and any Zelda fan definitely needs to get their hands on this. And I'm pretty sure at E3 they should have a hands-on. I could be wrong, but we'll see how things go. This is a predictions and expectations video. Alright, enough of that. Let's move on to something I really want to talk about a bit and predict a bit on: unannounced video games that should or hopefully will be shown at E3. I've got a few in mind, and I wouldn't be surprised if these were shown or teased at least. Let's see in a couple of days if I'm right with any of these. Let's get to it. Rumour has it that there's going to be a new Hitman game. I would like to see a new Hitman game. I haven't experienced, personally, a Hitman game from start to end. Hopefully there'll be another Order 1886 2, so probably Order 1887. There's definitely room for improvement on this game, and from user feedback, they definitely can. Hopefully they'll add a bit more gameplay into the game instead of making it a cinematic experience. But I liked it either way, and hopefully we'll see something about that. The same goes for Ubisoft's Watch Dogs. I reckon there'll be Watch Dogs 2 leaked, or a little teaser or something in there. I'm around 85% sure there'll be Watch Dogs 2, and if not, I'll be very sad, because I'd like to get at least one thing on this predictions list that does come true. Undoubtedly there'll be another Lego game. I have no idea what it could be next. Lego, let's say, Back to the Future. Why not? They've teased it in their new Lego Worlds game. What's to say they won't make a full game out of it? We'll see. This video has definitely gone on for a bit longer than I expected, but that's all I'll give for you for now for the E3, so we'll check back in a couple of days and see how well I went, see if anything I said did come true, and yeah, we'll see how things go. So I'll finish this video with a bit of information regarding the giveaway, so stay tuned for that. It won't take too long. Bear with me. So Fallout 4's release date is encroaching ever so swiftly like a bullet from a gun. The prize for the worldwide giveaway is your choice of one of the new Fallout 4 Funko Pop vinyls. To enter the giveaway, you simply need to like this video and comment below with the date you think Fallout 4 will be released, in the format day, month, then year, followed by your country and then the pop vinyl you'd actually like to win. Subscribing will help you to keep updated whenever I announce the winner and any of the videos in the future. So if you'd like to subscribe for that and any content and giveaways in the future, be sure to do so and you'll definitely make my day. Keeping in mind, the date that they originally set will be the winning date. So if the game gets pushed back and delayed further, that doesn't matter. The original day they set will be the winning date. If this giveaway gets a lot of attention, I will be giving some runners-up prizes. So that means PlayStation credit and Xbox credit for you guys. To get the ball rolling, I'm just going to say they're going to release Fallout 4 on October the 28th, 2015. That's my guess. What's yours? Let me know in the comments and we'll see who wins. Thanks for watching this video, guys. This is KHG saying goodbye. Catch you in the next video.